Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the Magical Services channel. Today I'm going to be doing a presentation on this current full moon that we have because it is really quite a special one. Today the moon is actually not just a full moon, but it's actually going to be a super moon. I mean, if you pay attention later at nighttime when you see it, you might feel like you could just reach out and touch it because it's going to be big and vibrant. So yeah, tonight the moon, the super moon, stands full in Taurus. But that's not just the big thing. Like I said in my last video in regards to Uranus, which is currently transiting retrograde in Taurus also, and the full moon is also in Taurus. So there happens to actually also be a conjunction between the super full moon tonight in Taurus and Uranus retrograde. So, and Uranus, like I mentioned in my last video, is the planet of awakening and rebellion, revolution, and sudden change in general. So that means what kind of energy we have today in regards to this full moon. And first of all, because the super full moon stands in Taurus, some things that you might have initiated, some seeds that you might have planted, some works that you might have initiated back in Taurus season, back in May, might actually be coming to fruition now. So be mindful of that. So yeah, let's get into it. So like I said, we have a super full moon in conjunct Uranus, which is currently retrograde, also in Taurus. So that means sudden truth, sudden clarity, and sudden change. This is a moment when stability meets shock, comfort meets breakthrough, and Earth itself seems to rumble with revelation. If you've been feeling restless, on edge, or sensing something big shifting beneath the surface, you're not wrong. But let's dive into the astrology of this powerful full moon and decode what it's unlocking for all of us on planet Earth. So, the core polarity is the Taurus versus Scorpio axis that's triggered today. So the sun in Scorpio exposes what's hidden, secrets, motives, and power plays. So while the moon in Taurus grounds us back into what's real, the body, the senses, and survival. This full moon demands we balance holding on with letting go. Ask yourself what still serves your peace, your purpose, and what no longer nourishes your stability. Yeah. So, and then, like I said, the Uranus conjunct the moon is like the earthquake of awareness. This is the wild card. Uranus brings liberation through disruption. So expect emotional awakenings, sudden news, or unexpected shifts in how you see your life's foundations. The world stage might see market tremors, technological breakthroughs, or environmental awakenings. The message is clear. The old ways of feeling safe must evolve, and that's the work of Uranus. A lot of time it breaks things down so that what remains is truly unshakable and unbreakable. So, and then we have also a Mercury-Mars aspect in Sagittarius. So expect the truth to burn bright. In the background, Mercury and Mars are walking side by side through Sagittarius, the sign of truth, law, and vision. Words are weapons right now. People are outspoken, fearless, sometimes reckless. Expect fiery debates, bold journalism, passionate preaching, and for many, a rediscovery of what they truly believe. And then we have also Venus trine Jupiter aspect in the skies. So beauty and grace amid the storm and the revolution and the Uranus energy. So thankfully, Venus in Libra forms a gorgeous trine with Jupiter in Cancer. This is the saving grace, the reminder that love, art, and compassion still heal. It's the soft harmony under the roar of cosmic thunder. Creative collaborations and emotional generosity are the real power moves right now. And then we have Neptune and Saturn retrograde in Pisces. So Saturn and Neptune are both retrograde in Pisces right now, urging collective recollection. Humanity is rethinking its ideals, dreams, and spiritual purpose. We're learning that structure and imagination aren't enemies, they're the pillars of real faith. And then we also have Pluto in Aquarius square Jupiter in Cancer. So ideologies will definitely be tested. Deep transformation continues as Pluto challenges Jupiter. This tension exposes the shadow behind big ideas, politics, religion, education, media. We're all being asked, do our beliefs empower us or do they enslave us? So sort that out for yourselves, I guess. Everybody needs to make that assessment and adjust accordingly. So yeah, the full moon in Taurus is lighting. It's gonna be lighting the skies up tonight for sure because it's gonna be a super one. It's gonna be nice and bright, and like I said, it's gonna be in Taurus, and yeah, so it's gonna be like, and it's gonna be conjunct with Uranus. That's also retrograde. So it's gonna be like lightning inside the Earth, a cosmic jolt that awakens senses, breaks old emotional patterns, and forces us to find stability inside chaos. The key is balance. Stay grounded, stay present, but don't resist change. Let what's outdated fall away so that what remains is truly unshakable and unbreakable. So yeah, tonight's energy is a mirror. It shows us how to be both rooted and revolutionary, how to hold peace while the world evolves around us. So if you felt this message resonate, uh, do leave a like or subscribe to my channel for so that you get first dibs on future uploads. And feel free to comment too. Um, yeah, and also I do offer divination services with geomancy and also tarot. And I'm also available to do personal charts for astrology, which are really, really powerful because they could really pinpoint more how these aspects in the sky affect you personally in your life. So it's always good to know. And or you might have a special appointment, a special date at some point that about where you want to know how you're going to be affected by the stars and how the stars are going to affect that appointment or date or event. So these are all practical, very practical uses of astrology. And I'm also available for to do spell works about various things. So if you feel like those are things that your life could benefit from, please do contact me and we'll set that up as soon as possible. So thanks very much for your time, and until the next time, blessings.